Hello, hello, hello.
Hey guys,
Still waiting for some of you to jump on. I would say happy Monday, but I guess
it's too late.
it's too late for that. And I guess Monday is not really
A happy day.
a happy day.
I guess after the weekend, nobody wants to go back to work. Always the Monday blues.
Mm-hmm. But at least the evening is over. Well, the day is over. Now we're gonna head into Tuesday, which means we're getting closer to the weekend.
All over again.
All over again. So near yet so far. Let's see who's gonna jump on.
Seems as if you guys are stuck in traffic going home. This is unbelievable.
Patience. Patience is a virtue.
It's one of my strongest character.
I know. But you need to practice it.
When I'm dead.
Really? Why am I that?
I have enough time then.
Of all the things.
Hello, hello, hello.
How do you pronounce that? Shinazu. Hello. I don't want to spoil your name.
Soccer fun. Sound like my friend.
Hi, soccer fan. How are you today? Hi, guys. Thank you for coming in.
Soccer fan, what team is your favorite team? Both club and country.
Soccer fan says good. That's awesome. Josette Gamer. Hello.
Barca. Never mind. Never mind. Thank you for stopping by.
That was funny. No, we love soccer fan. Guys, as you come in, do us a favor and like the live. Just double tap on that screen.
I have to go to school.
Oh, you have to go to school. Oh.
You can be late.
Bye. No.
You can be late for school. You can stay.
No,
I'm just joking.
Don't be late for school. Go to school.
Half an hour is not too bad. Is it?
Stop encouraging them to be late for school.
Even though you're a Barca fan.
As I was saying earlier, guys, I would say happy Monday, but the day is already done. And normally, I guess Monday is not a happy, it's not usually a happy day. It's more like the Monday blues. But it's still good that the day is coming to an end, and so we'll be heading into Tuesday, which means we're closer to the weekend.
Is it Josette or Osset? Because I know that is probably a Portuguese name or a Spanish name, and in Portuguese or Spanish we don't pronounce our J. It's probably silent.
Or it's pronounced as H.
Jose.
Let us know. What are you guys up to for this evening? So the question we have for today, or the topic we have for today, what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving?
Somebody about driving home from her.
About 3 or 4 of them. Guys, what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving? What are some of the things you just can't stand?
We are in the fast lane and somebody's driving slow in the fast lane.
Yep, that's one. That gets me too.
The light just changed to green and you're still at the stoplight. Doing what?
Brandon May says other people on the road is my biggest pet peeve. Brandon, how are you gonna get away from that one? I mean, technically, if you look at it, because we have some pet peeves too, and yes, technically it's because other people on the road acting a fool, but how are you gonna get away from that one? Because there's always gonna be somebody on the road.
I bet you'll be one of them behind someone honking your horn.
Brandon says, LOL, true. Safe travels though, folks. I'm gonna head out. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Press that like button on your way out. Double tap the screen. Thank you.
Beep, beep. I know. I know.
Thank you, Brandon.
Have a good one, brother.
So, one of my pet peeves is that at a stoplight, I'll be like a mile away and the light turns green and I actually catch up to them before one car even move off to go through the green light, and then ends up making me miss the green light and stuck with a red light. That's like my biggest thing. I feel like people hardly pay attention, especially when they stop at a stop light.
Yeah, they're on their phone texting and doing all sorts of things.
Which they shouldn't be doing anyway. But yeah, I always find that weird, because if I'm coming from a mile away and you are right at the light and the light turns green and I get to you before even one of those cars decides to move off, that's crazy. I mean, you should be paying attention. That's not the time to be. And paying attention too, because even with me, if I stop at the stop light, I'm not idling, I'm paying attention. Plus I'm looking in my mirror to see what's happening behind me, just in case any weird final destination thing about to happen. I'm checking my mirrors behind me because while I'm at the light, because any kind of weird final destination business, I want to see it coming.
Guys, remember to press like on the live.
So that's one of my pet peeves. Another pet peeve of mine would also be oh gosh, it was just on the top of my head. Let's see if I can find back my chain of thought. Another pet peeve of mine would be when we're at the stop sign, right? And you're following the rules by stopping at the stop sign, and then another car coming from the opposite direction, they just go through the stop sign. when it was your turn to go. That's crazy. So it's like you're doing the right thing by following the rules, and then somebody comes on and just goes through without it being their turn. That's crazy. That pisses me off.
I don't piss anybody off.
Yeah. You have any other pet peeve, babe?
Me?
Like?
I like when people. Sorry. I don't like when people overtake me.
What?
No.
So what you expect? The people that always stay behind you?
Yes.
Why?
We're traveling single file.
But the road was made for that. Me not understand. What I don't like, another pet peeve.
I don't like people. Oh, this is one that I hate it. You're at the light just changed, and someone behind you honk the horn.
Yeah. I don't like that either.
That made me just want to switch the car off and just come out and stand up out there.
Or switch the car off and sit down and see how much honking you're gonna do. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Another thing that I don't like, or a pet peeve, is if I'm driving behind you and there's no reason, especially on the highway, there's no reason for you to be driving at 20, because the speed limit would probably be more than that.
55 or 65.
There's no reason for you to be going at 20 and I have to be pressing my brake like every few seconds, because that's just damaging. That's just wearing out my brake. So yeah, that's another thing I don't like. And I don't know, another thing too, I feel like when it comes on to summer, that's the time people decide to act crazy. Like in the winter, they're not so bad, but in the summer, as soon as they get a little sunlight, they start acting crazy on the road.
Yeah, they were depressed.
So now they're no longer depressed.
Yeah.
So what, they're flooring the gas?
Yes, they're happy, they're excited, they're elated. They just wanna.
Windows down, hair blowing,
Yeah.
and acting crazy.
I mean, this is America.
We don't get it. I'm sure other places have summer, and they don't be acting all crazy.
Listen, you're just exiting winter. 6 months of winter is enough for someone to just go out there and snap like that.
True. That's so true. But yeah, those are just a few of the a few pet peeves that I have. Even babe, you not tell me any of your pet peeve except that you want nobody to overtake you, which is impossible.
Why overtake me? You don't need to overtake me. I'm never fast enough.
Lord.
I am going fast enough. Why you want to go around me?
Oh, speaking of that though, this is another one. If you're really driving at a speed and somebody goes out of their way to overtake you, and then they come and sit down in front of you, like when they get after they overtake, they're just crawling. I'm like, what?
They're just.
There are times when I've had that happen to me, and if you overtake and come sit down in front of me, that's not gonna work. Trust and believe, I'm going around you again.
So they just continue that process?
No, they stay behind me because there's them. Besides, if I decide to press more, if I decide to go faster, most of the time them really can't catch me. So, but remember, this is the highway, you know, so them the speed limit is good. But most of the times they're in a crawling mood, and you do a one little overtake and then decide to come and sit down in front of me. That's not gonna work. That will get me pissed off. That will definitely get me pissed off. Remember, guys, don't forget to tap the screen to hit that like button. For those of our friends who are watching but not commenting.
You guys can't be that busy. Come on.
What are some of the stuff you don't like in the life of Gay Blake? Hello, host. All thumbs on everyone in the chat. Hello, how are you? I was gonna say happy Monday again, but Monday is not a day for happy. Monday blues. Thumbs up done. Thank you. Thank you. What are some of your pet peeves when driving? What is it that you don't like or you can't stand when you're driving? Hey Trish, how are you? Happy Monday. Or I guess it's late. Monday's almost over. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, this is the second time on my channel. Thank you.
Thanks for the return.
Did you subscribe? Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, you can't drive. Well, nothing is wrong with being chauffeur driven. Trish says the day is going by smoothly. That's awesome, Trish.
Trish, what are some of your pet peeves while driving?
Yeah, what are some of the stuff you can't stand when you're driving? Like one of the stuff for me, I hate it when there are cars waiting at the stoplight. It turns green, and I'm coming from a mile away and I get there before even one car moves off. That will piss me off. In the life of Gay says, but I don't like the reckless driving. That's true. Yeah.
I don't think no one likes.
Yeah, that will get me to reckless driving. As I was saying earlier, it seems like whenever it gets to summer, people just tend to act crazy. Like, I feel like they're just waiting for summer to begin for them to start driving crazy on the road. Trish says, I don't have many, but I don't like when people drive slowly in the fast lane on the highway. We were talking about that earlier too, Trish. Yes. Yeah. And I was saying too, like you would have some of them or somebody just overtake you while you're driving and mark you're not driving slow. And they'll overtake you, and then when they get in front of you, they decide to just start going slow for no reason. And I'm like, why did you overtake in to begin with? That gets me every time. But oftentimes I'm the type of person who just go back around. Because you're not gonna overtake me and then just come sit in front of me for no reason.
Yes, I am.
In the life of Gay says, yes, I'm sub to you. Oh, thank you. Trish says, yeah, shake my head. That's annoying. Yeah, very annoying. Oh, you go around too, Trish? Yes. So it's not just me.
I think you guys, that's just petty. That's just petty.
That's not petty. No.
Yeah.
No.
You guys are entertaining foolishness because that can actually cause an accident.
Well, no, you're gonna do it safely, babe. You're not just gonna just go around like that. No. Trish, help me out here. Help me out.
It's simple. You guys can just go in the other lane.
And what?
Continue driving.
Yeah, but what if you want to stay in the lane that your exit is on? Yes, Trish, safely. What if you want to stay in the lane that your exit is on?
Well, exit.
Yeah, so you'll probably just go around and go back in front. And normally when I go back in front, it's not like I'm sitting in front of them. I'm gone. And then another one of mine, Trish, is when they when you stop at the stoplight, the stop sign, and you're doing the right thing, following the rules, and then somebody from the opposite direction, they don't stop, they just go straight through. So you'll be here following the rules and they are not. That's another one that just gets me crazy all the time. You have any more pet peeves? Because apparently seems like you don't have a lot of pet peeves. I'm the only one. Oh yeah, Trish says that too. Yes.
I just don't like when the light just changed to green and I'm at the stoplight and you're behind me honking on the horn.
Yeah, that's another annoying
I hate
one
that.
too. That's another one too. And then I hate when people bad drive you too. You know, people done that to me before and I had to literally floor my brake. And they'd be like, sorry. I'm like, if you did hit my car, I don't think that sorry would help me. Or if something had happened to either of us, I don't think that sorry would help. So I was also saying that when I stop at a stoplight, my eyes are all over too. I was saying a lot of people don't pay attention when the light changes. I feel like that's the time they use to do all sorts of things which shouldn't be. You should be paying attention. So I normally pay attention because I was saying I even check my mirror to see what's going on behind me when I stop at the stoplight because I don't want any final destination business approaching and I'm not aware of it. Like, no.
Person's riding your tail.
Yeah, person's tailgating you. That's another one too. In the life says yes, because there is a lot of crazy drivers out on the streets. Yeah, that's so true.
Hey, Shakila.
Hi again, Shakila. How are you? Thank you for joining. Remember to double tap your screen to hit that like button or to like the live. And it's nice having you again. Did you subscribe? Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so, if you like the content. Oh, you did. Thank you. We appreciate it. So the topic is, what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving? What are some of the stuff you can't stand when it comes to driving? For instance, somebody bad drive you or honking the horn when you're at a light, whatever the case may be.
Have you got bad drive anyone?
We are trying to turn this back round. No, I wouldn't say I have. Mm-mm.
You sure?
No, I've just done defensive driving. I haven't been a bad drive nobody. I just did defensive driving. Like, if there's an opportunity for me to go around safely, I've done that. I remember once I went to church and it was a special event at the church. I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was Easter or it was a special event at the church though. And when I went to the church after the well, oh, the live says I can't stand when a driver pass until the
P-hole. Alright.
yeah, some people do that. It's crazy. Or they tell the other driver. Lord of mercy. Yes, that happened.
In the life.
I've literally seen two cars fight on the highway.
Yeah, Blake, you're Jamaican.
I've seen two cars on the highway fight, like the drivers. One overtake the other one, and trust it was a bad traffic. Oh, he says, yes, I am. Big up yourself. Yeah, so one tailgating the other one, overtake and make sudden stops and stuff like that. So I guess they were pissed off and it was summer. And the next thing I knew, they were side by side and I'm behind them, you know. They're side by side throwing bottles at each other and stuff like that. It was crazy. It was so crazy, and it was like a bumper to bumper traffic, and these people were like going in and out, fighting each other. They threw water, bottle, anything they could find in the car at each other.
I've seen it before.
You see it before? But what the hell are they doing with that in the car?
Just urinating the juice cup.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I was telling you guys about the story at the church. So the pastor, after this, the service, the pastor says, because church was packed, parking was packed. So the pastor says, we are not to like try to force and come out and whatever. We should allow, you know, based on how parking is, we should allow people to come out and whatever. So I went in my car. And I had some people with me too. And when I went in my car, there was an incident the other day where an elderly man pulled out a nurse and abused her badly. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
That's crazy.
I think that was being so it was circulating on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see that one.
It's a big thing. It was a big thing.
Like literally, what? Pull her out of the car?
Pull her out of the car and just abuse her, beat her up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But why did that happen though? Did she like
I don't really know the details, you know, but
he just like felt like she bad drive him or something?
I really don't know.
But even so, an elderly lady, like, that's crazy.
Elderly man pull out the nurse.
Out of the car. See, that's why you...
Was it? I think it was a businessman or something like that. Yeah.
See, that's why when I'm in my car, I make sure my doors are locked. I ensure that they are locked. A matter of fact, I feel as soon as I put my car in drive, the doors automatically close. If I put it in park, it automatically opens. But I'm so paranoid. Whenever I put it in park and it automatically flips the locks, I close them manually. Because you never know. This world is so crazy, you never know. You have to stay safe. You have to be vigilant.
Pretty much all the time.
My family always tell me I'm paranoid, but trust and believe sometimes paranoia can save your life. Oh, he said she bad drive.
He said she bad drive.
Oh, so you're saying he said that she bad drive him and oh, he stepped in her head. Even his what? His G dropped.
And Popo dropped.
To how angry he was. Wow. If I think what G means, then that could have been really worse too. What if he had decided to use that on her? That's crazy. So was he, I mean, they did call the police and stuff like that, right?
Okay, man.
And he was charged.
When I come out for the life, I show you the incident.
Oh. That's horrible.
And this happened in
Oh, he
Jamaica.
says yeah. He says yes. Where?
Jamaica.
Jamaica? Really?
Mm-hmm.
How did I miss that? That's crazy though. Well, it happened in Jamaica.
Yep.
Well, boy, I hate to say it, but it's very much possible. Oh, it happened in Kingston. Oh my God. So you said them arrest him and everything?
I think I'm arresting.
But him
I'm
probably,
not sure I don't know how the details go.
him probably get bail already. This is
But
crazy.
it is a big thing going on now.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. But this happened like a week or two ago.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no bail yet. Well, that's good. That's good. Maybe gives him a little time to reflect and think about his actions. I mean, well, somebody bad driving you in the heat of the moment, yes, you're going to be angry. But to get to the point where you're going to actually get out of the car, pull or drag somebody out of their car and beat them like that, that's crazy. That's a different level of anger. That's a different level of anger. So, do you know if the nurse or the lady is okay?
She gets some bruises and things,
But she okay? I'm glad she wasn't too badly hurt, but my God. That's crazy. So guys, we Blake says only God knows what's going on in the minds of people nowadays. That's so true. You never know.
True, because listen, people out here, they're experiencing a whole lot of shit in their lives, right? Who knows? That guy or the man, him wife maybe a cheat on him or something like that. He don't know how to retaliate or how to deal with it. Him just
Take it out on
see a
somebody
random
else.
person
But still,
and you know.
that's not that's
Anyway,
not a good enough reason to
babe, I talk about.
well, me know, but still, I'm just saying, for
Him
you
can
to actually get out of the car and pull the lady out of the car, it's crazy. And she probably shocked by it too, because she not expecting somebody to come literally pull her out of her car and beat her like that.
and in my head, what I'm thinking now is that if it was a man, would he do the same?
Right? I'm thinking the same thing too.
He wouldn't do the same.
Would he actually do it if it was
No.
another
He would be
male?
thinking twice.
This is crazy. And I mean, I'm surprised that he went this far, especially in Jamaica. You know why? Because in Jamaica, they do a lot of defensive driving. Like, don't think that Jamaica driving is like here in the US, where, okay, it's one straight road and you're just gonna drive smoothly. No, it's not like that. We have a lot of winding roads and corners and narrow roads and stuff like that. And even on the wider roads too, people practice defensive driving. So I wouldn't expect him to go as far as to pull that woman out of the car and beat her like that. It's not good to take out the frustration on others. It's definitely not. I agree with that 100%. It's never okay to take out frustration, especially on somebody you don't even know. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. If it was a man, he would not have done that.
Yeah. That's why I just feel like it's just a little bit hard for me to believe lots of potholes and all, right? There are a lot of potholes and stuff like that in Jamaica too. So yeah, I really wouldn't expect somebody to be that mad, because it's something people do every day. People do it on a regular there. So I feel like something else must have been going on with that guy, and it's no excuse, because no, it's crazy. I mean, all he had to do was like just ignore that, or curse to BC in the car, let it out in the car. Blake, I'm sure you understand what the BC is. I don't, if Trish is still here, I don't know if Trish know what the BC is.
Trish gone.
Yeah, I'm glad she's not yeah, I'm glad she's not badly hurt, but this must have been a horrific experience for her. That's definitely not something anyone would wake up thinking would happen to them during the day.
It wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Oh, Blake says, I would expect better from a 63-year-old man. God no. That's true. Why did I think all along I thought it was maybe a younger person? Why did I think it was a younger person? You're right. I wouldn't expect this from a 63-year-old person. 63. Like you would think that then at such an age they know how to control their anger. But 63? I wonder how old the lady was or is. Yes, and set an example. Yeah, 63.
I mean, that is the Jamaican culture, and
Yeah, but
nobody really cares.
I guess not.
Everybody is just going about their business and doing whatever they feel.
Apparently he didn't go about his business. Apparently him stop and pull the lady out of the vehicle. But I'm just saying, at 63 years old, that would be an age that you kind of have look at life from a different angle.
Not him.
For some reason, when you guys were telling me about it, I was really thinking that the guy was a younger person. Maybe somebody in their 30s. It's quite shocking to know that he's actually 63. At 63 and have that type of temper. You can imagine in his younger days.
Probably upon something.
Blake says mad sick head no good. Definitely not. Really no good. Definitely not. And sometimes we take this thing for joke too, you know, but in our culture too, a lot of emphasis is not placed on mental health and stuff like that. But as I said earlier, you never know. Definitely never know.
Probably not even get nothing for any wife.
Well, you always revert to that. Like seriously, that.
I'm stressed out. Wife I cheat on him.
Well,
If him even married.
see, so that really shouldn't be the cause of him doing that anyway.
Probably start him one business and then turn over no money.
Not true. Oh, hey Demo, we're doing well. Just here chit-chatting. The question is, what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving? Blake says some of these songs has meaning to them, but we have to trust God and ask his guidance. That's very true. Definitely. You never know. Seems like the world is just getting out of hand. Demo says when people cut me off, especially when they cut me off and start driving slow. I was saying the same thing. I said the same thing, and I think Trish was in here earlier. I'm not sure if she's still here. She was saying the same thing too. I think. Was she? Yes. So when they cut you off and decide to just come in front of you and sit down, like what? Why did you overtake to begin with? But whenever that happens, I always go around, and then when I go around, I'm way gone. They don't even catch me at that point. When people drive, Demo says when people drive beside me and be all in my lane. Yeah, right? I forgot that one.
Drive beside you.
Yeah, like you're in your lane and them in supposed to be in their lane, but they're actually over the line, coming in your lane. Like, position yourself properly. See, Demo says he goes around too. So that's me, Trish, and Demo. We would go around. Because why you overtake me to begin with if you're going to just sit in front of me for no reason? Yeah, they speed up. You speed up and they speed up like they're trying to race. Right? Like they're trying to race or trying to tell you to stay behind them.
Listen, guys. People need excitement in their life, so they'll do anything.
No, not that kind of excitement. Don't give me that excitement. Another one that I hate, Demo, is you'll be coming from a mile away and you have a couple cars at the stoplight. It turns green and you're coming from all the way down there and you come and catch them and not even one car don't move. That's what I hate. I'd be like, y'all are not paying attention. The light change. And then sometimes when they realize that the light change and they go through, you're left at the red light. That pisses me off all the time. Right? Yes. And then when you are following the rules by stopping at the stop sign and somebody might be coming from the opposite direction and they don't stop at the stop sign. So it's like they just went through while you are following the rules and waiting your turn to go. It's actually your turn to go, but they came and went through before you. Thanks, Blake. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't done so as yet. Demo says, or when you on the highway in the fast lane and the car jumps over in front of you at the last second. Yeah, they be riding behind that slow car in front of them for miles, but now they want to go get over, right? I know. You know what I forgot to say too? Another pet peeve. When these people are coming on the highway, right? They're coming off the ramp and they're coming onto the highway, right? And you're in the lane that joins with the merging lane. I don't understand why people feel like the merging lane has to end before they try and come over. I'll be giving people opportunity to come over and they'll be sitting in the merging lane. Like, if you have an opportunity to merge before the merging lane ends, use the opportunity. Sometimes I would even like light them up to let them know they can come over, and they'll be sitting in that lane like
waiting on the good Lord to come and tell them.
Right? I just hate that. Because what happens is when you actually get right there, that's when they're trying to come over, and is either you're gonna have to speed up or fall back a little to give them opportunity to come over when you were already giving it to them from way back then. That's crazy. You will not catch me trying to finish out a merging lane. Hell no. Nope. I'm pushing my head right in there to come over.
Well, what they can actually do, they can judge the speed of the car that is coming,
Mm-hmm.
wait until it pass, and then you slide in.
True. Demo says people here in St. Louis are such bad drivers. Demo, I think they are everywhere. I feel like they are everywhere.
Alright, Blake. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the time you spent here with
So
us.
sorry, has to go. My phone need charge. See you next time. Stay blessed. Thank you, Blake. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.
Looking forward to seeing you again.
Demo says you have to be on the defense when you drive here. Yes. I was saying the same thing too. Like, based on what's happening here, based on what is happening here, especially back in the Caribbean, in Jamaica, where we're from, people practice defensive driving. Like, it's not all peaches and cream and smooth driving, because the roads are narrow and winding and potholes and hill and gully, and trust and believe, it's not no smooth driving. Demo says facts everywhere. Yes. Okay, Blake. That's crazy. And I feel like Demo, I feel like when it comes to the summertime, they tend to act a lot crazier than normal. I don't know if they're just waiting, they were just waiting for summer to act crazy. Yeah, it's so much worse in the summertime. That's so true. So much worse.
Be vigilant.
Yeah, you have to be vigilant. Definitely. Almost every other day on my way from work since summer started.
Summer started.
Well, summer technically not start, but I mean since it got warm. Some crazy driving. Crazy. It says when it gets warmer, people act up here. More fights, more shootings, everything. Yeah, I know, and I wonder why that is though. What is it? I was saying earlier that a few years back while driving home, we had two cars literally fighting on the highway. Like one of them driving bumper to bumper, side by side, overtake, stop, sudden stop in front of the other one. Then they're driving side by side and throwing water and throwing bottles at each other. And I was right behind them. It was so crazy. And it was traffic. And they're doing all of that in the traffic. And they're swerving in and out of the traffic trying to fight each other. And when the traffic kind of cleared a little bit, they were practically driving down each other at a speed. It was so crazy.
I don't give a damn. Yes. And you mostly see men doing those bullshit, you know.
Right? Mostly men. Mostly men. They must shake his head. Just terrible people don't know how to act. That's so true. So true. Because if you're going to go to the extent to throw bottles and drive side by side to have an argument, that's crazy. This says message held for review. I wonder who is not gonna be nice now. You better be nice, whoever that is, else you're gonna get something in patois. And if you don't know what patois is, go look it up.
Maybe you're not directed at us.
Maybe. Them will laughing. Yeah, so we're just having a little chit chat in regards to these crazy times and driving and all of that stuff. And we're actually on here for a little bit. What you guys got planned for the rest of the day? Honestly, so we got home from work, so now we're just gonna wind down and get prepping for
Bed.
the next
We're not
day.
young. We're not young anymore.
Demo, he keeps saying that. If he's saying that about himself, then what should I say? Because I'm way up here in age.
Babe, come on, you're not have to tell everybody that, man. Sure.
Really? Yeah, he keeps saying he's getting old. Oh, you're 41. Oh, me too, Demo. Me too. Yeah, so we're just gonna get stuff prepared for tomorrow. Anthony already had something to eat, I think, so I'm gonna get something to eat. Demo says he's trying to stay young as long as possible, right?
Bro, with all these crap that we're eating, it's kind of hard.
I know. Everything nowadays have some kind of preservative or whatever.
It's not like we're getting the natural food. Everything is genetically modified.
True.
We're pretty much cooked. Bro, I'm just 32 and I feel like I'm in my 50s. My joints hurt, lower back pain. I can't believe it.
I'm telling you, before I came to the US, I didn't have all these like complaints like knee pain and all these things. And then that's another thing with the Caribbean too. Most of us plant or ground provisions and stuff like that, so it doesn't have all that
Sure. Food review,
chemical and all of that.
oxtail and gravy.
Oh, you know what? I cooked some oxtail yesterday for dinner. Yeah, I cooked some oxtail yesterday. Demo says my niece went to school in Italy and they talk about how bad we eat here in the US. That's so true. We really, and I feel like, to be honest, it's very hard to eat properly here in the US. Very, very hard. Because I feel like most of the stuff, they are genetically modified or they have some kind of chemical, or Have you ever seen they said that something is organic, and when you read the ingredients on the back,
It's a whole bunch of
it's
stuff.
crazy.
You can't even pronounce half the
Half
words.
of the stuff, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Because when we were growing up in Jamaica, when you come here and you see maybe like even corn, right? And you can put the corn in the microwave and set it at a certain thing, and it actually heats it. It's actually edible after. Our corn,
Can't do that.
you have to actually either boil it or
Roast.
roast it. Can't just put it in no microwave. Even like sweet potatoes, some of the sweet potatoes I think here you can put them in the microwave and stuff like that. Nope, not ours. You would have to either boil it or roast it. Favorite dish? What's your favorite dish?
Ackee and
That's
saltfish.
your favorite dish? My favorite dish. If you're talking about dish, I don't even know. I don't really know if I have a favorite, to be honest. But if I had to choose, I would probably say oxtail. But for me, I'm not really a foodie or food type of person. Now, if you're talking about banana porridge, harmony porridge, that's me. If I had to choose something, let's say I had to choose something to live on for the next 6 months, it would probably be porridge. Banana porridge, harmony porridge, cornmeal porridge, oats porridge. But my favorites is banana and harmony. But you know what ackee and saltfish is nice with? Some fried dumplings
Fried plantain.
and plantains.
Fried roast breadfruit.
Yeah, those are, I really, really love those too. So if I had to, but because it's a dish, I would have to say oxtail. But if it's like other types of food, like the fried dumpling, ackee and saltfish, fried plantains, that sort of thing, I love those too. How about you, Demo? What's your favorite? He says, yeah, that sounds like some good eating. Definitely.
Definitely. I guarantee you, if you move to Jamaica, no, 2 weeks in Jamaica for you, you probably won't want to come back to the US. I'm telling you that. The food alone.
So you like healthy food like salmon. Okay, yes. Funny enough, I eat a lot of salmon at work for lunch sometimes, because that's the only thing that they prepare that's bearable sometimes. Because with our culture, not everybody can cook to suit. So I normally just stick
Our
to the
taste
salmon.
buds are wired different. That's what.
Yeah, so some of the bad foods you like, burgers, chicken fingers. Okay.
Chicken fingers, nuts. It depends on how it is being prepared. The type of seasoning.
And fries.
I mean, regular fast food.
You know what I love, Demo? Because I normally get this at work for lunch sometimes too. I even get it with salmon. That's my go-to when they don't have anything good. I will get salmon with sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato fries. All right, guys. So, we're a bit over the. Oh, and a good steak. Can't go wrong with steak. With potatoes, yes. Steak and potatoes, yes. But I like it, normally I would tell them like well done. Because just to be on the safe side. Or I'll have it like medium well. And steak and rice, yes. Curry chicken and rice. Anthony likes that. No, is that noob to pro? Your eyes are so mischievous. Whose eyes? Mine or his?
No,
mine. Mine? Mischievous.
This person seems to like eyes.
Yeah, because they're showing their eyes. His.
I think you have an eye fetish. Am I right?
For looking at his eyes, go ahead and tap the screen to like the live. Thank you. Yes.
I don't get it. Why do you think I have mischievous eyes?
Oh, you sub to me. Thank you.
Why do you think my eyes are mischievous?
Thank you so much. So wait, you flip the hat for show the eyes.
Yeah, they did flip already, man.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I think we're gonna head on out. If you haven't liked the live, go ahead and do so. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe.
Thank you.
Well then, says your beautiful cup. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
We try.
All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Demo. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Succeeded. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Hey, Queen V, how are you? Oh, Queen V, you caught us when we was just about to end the live. And we were like dragging it. But before we go, Queen V, the topic was, what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving? Yeah, you missed it. Oh boy. But what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving? Who is this talking about? What's up, Shorty? The one in gray. Who is Shorty?
Matthew? God no.
AJ says, hi, ma'am, good morning. Is it morning where you are? Good morning, if so.
Howdy.
Oh, Queen V says, when I'm late and people don't know that and they drive slow, right? I know. Or they overtake and drive slow in front of you.
Someone is being naughty.
Yeah, that's message held for review.
Don't like when people stop.
I don't like when people stop when the light is green, right? Or when the light turns green and you're way back there and you actually pull up and they haven't moved.
My ass off. They all piss me off. Prius drivers.
They all piss him off.
True.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Or when you're following the rules and you stop at the stop sign
Cars.
and the other person from the other direction doesn't stop. Is this Matthew?
I like when people.
I think we've seen Matthew here before, right?
Yeah, Matthew had them about hi, Shadi.
Oh, I hate when people drive cars like just walk. Oh, Jesus, just walk.
I love your voice.
Oh, I love your accent. Oh, thank you, Queen V.
What am I looking at?
You must be hungry. And I'm the one that wears glasses.
I'm getting old, so I'm asking you guys to bear with me.
That's why I have to be like all up in the camera to see what this is saying without my glasses. Yeah, so that was the topic, Queen V. Oh, hey Trisha's closet. Wait. As we're about to end the live, everybody coming in. How are you, Trisha? Nice to see you. Queen V, Crystal and I are doing a live tonight, y'all. Okay. What time is that, Queen V? Trisha, what are some of your pet peeves when it comes to driving? What is it you can't stand?
Yes, I have to treat. Listen,
I hope you're treating your queen real well.
I have
buddy.
to.
If you hurt her, look out for me. Ah, thank you, Matthew.
Listen,
tell him.
You won't get the chance to even come close because that won't happen.
Oh, 7 your time, 10 her time. She's East Coast. I'm in Cali. Oh, okay. Queen V, if it's 10 o'clock,
Where is Queen V?
California.
And it's 10 o'clock there now?
No.
Oh.
She's saying the live that they're going to be doing. It's 7 o'clock her time and 10 o'clock Crystal's time.
Why for that? Craig H. I will get why.
You sure he must a wifey that, or he's saying a wifey that? And then, you know, the auto type kind of.
Oh, we are in Connecticut.
Matthew's saying if y'all stream full time.
I wish.
We wish. Matthew, we can't even find a standard time to go live because our schedules don't line up most of the time. And we both have full-time jobs.
When did Tony come?
Yeah, so it's 10 our time,
Craig.
Queen V. When did Tony
Craig.
come here?
Craig. Just go easy now, Craig.
Am I missing something here? Matthew says, adopt me if you all have an abundance of money. In this economy.
Manifest it for us.
In this economy.
I don't know, you guys gonna have to manifest that money thing for us, because we need it to happen like this instant.
What's going on with Greg? What must I say? Fire for that? You mean go slow? I put up my pet peeve. Did you say your pet peeve, Trisha? Did we miss it? Oh, yeah, pet peeve. Potholes. I hate to see the dead animals on the road. I get so sad. Oh, yes. That's crazy. And especially sometimes when the dead animals on the road and people still be driving exactly over it instead of trying to avoid it. Yeah.
I see dead animals and cooking them and having.
Matthew, you were doing good, you know. Matthew, you were doing good.
Primal instinct. I could understand if you say it's a deer, but come on.
Right, Trisha?
We see skunk. What's the other one? What's the other one? Oh, man.
Until I think about that. Another one of my pet peeves.
Tony, you better not be a batty man. You have a lovely empress.
Who said that?
Craig.
Next to you know. Well, we thank you for the latter part. But you're giving a compliment and then you're kind of giving it's a backhanded compliment. Like, really?
Why, Craig? You know, listen.
Matt, you're talking about lizards and...
Yes, it is. I'm a wife. You hear? My wife.
Oh, Demo says I hate potholes too. Demo, Trisha is saying my city is full of potholes. Trisha, we were also saying earlier, because especially with driving here, I feel like a lot of people don't really practice defensive driving. Trisha said, wife, you see the ring, right, Trisha? Oh, we were saying here it's more smoother, but in the Caribbean you practice defensive driving because we have some narrow roads, some winding roads, some hills and valleys. It's crazy.
Tony and no husband material.
You know, Greg, your name kind of fooled me, you know. Queen V says, I know that's right. Yeah, we're not gonna entertain that.
Look like Tony smiling, bro.
Why you worried about what Tony's gonna get tonight? At least he's gonna get it. We have lots of hills here, not a lot of winding roads. Oh, wait. Trisha, where are you at? Where are you?
We have lots of hills here.
Yeah.
Not lots of winding roads.
Matthew says, just happy for a man as a man. Okay. Matthew says, proud of Tony.
Judge, no.
Two blouse and skirt.
What Craig there?
Where you,
I want to play something for Craig.
No, babe, we can't play nothing on this because then we might not be able to post. Craig says, Tony, tell me something. When you fall upon love with Sab. Trisha says, I'm in it's Cincinnati, Ohio Hills.
Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
How is it there? Is Tony short for Anthony? Yeah, it is.
It's short for Anthony, but I don't know where the locket comes in. Matthew says, I'm from Tony's heart. Now, wait a minute. Oh, real conservative. Oh, wow.
Who's conservative?
No, she's saying, you asked her how it is there, where she's from. So she's saying it's real conservative there. Wow. Is that Ian saying amazing? Matthew says, what's for dinner tonight?
In Jamaica, I would say Sunday, Monday.
Sunday, Monday. That's for dinner, Sunday, Monday. Well, I'm going for Greg.
Craig, I feel like you have sense, you know, Craig. You have sense, but I don't think you're coming off.
Tony, you better be treating your woman nice, you know. Otherwise, you will be seeing bad days ahead. Melanin Queen. Thank you. Boy, Greg, I warn you, you know.
Why you don't want she? Tell her to treat me good.
You better take heed.
Want she? Tell her to treat me good. Men need good treatment too.
Happy wife, happy life.
No, that's the problem. That is the problem in today's society.
You will get the good treatment when the wife happy. A joke, you get it all the time.
You cannot just be treating the wife good. You have to treat yourself good too, so everybody can be happy. It's not just the wife alone.
Mind you make Craig beat you up, you know.
Sure.
Another message held for review. Which one out of the two are you misbehaving? Craig or Matthew?
Listen to Sab. You better be.
Yeah, woman, that Tony good. Or we're looking you.
Morning, noon and night.
Looking you in the locking you in the basement.
Yeah, woman, treat you good.
You better be putting it on him. You better service him. Morning, noon, and night.
You matter be man, lucky maybe.
Oh. Trust and believe. You ain't locking no Jamaican woman in no basement. Matthew says, when are y'all having kids? If not, I am free for adoption. Send in your application.
Need a PS5. Brother.
Hey, we have to go get some muds, you know, because Greg, you're getting out of hand. Gonna have to get some muds around here.
Alright, Craig, I move fish upon it up. It's not entertaining.
Damn, more laughs in your application.
I charge you for child abuse to rat it. By the way, how much? wash, cook and clean, you know.
Matthew says, "I'd cuties, I'll leave now. Take care. Tony, if you feel warm tonight, it's me hugging you telepathically." What the hell this is?
Matthew, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Craig says, sorry, Uno, I just joke me and make. Okay.
Matthew, enjoy the rest of your evening.
But Craig, you there run some serious joke.
Craig.
Yeah, run some serious joke, Craig. And in some cases, because Craig, you seem like you're from the Caribbean, so
fire for that matter.
Or you have some knowledge of it.
Yes, fire for that, yes. We not tolerate those things around here.
Message held for review. Lord. Matthew, hope it's not you, because you gave a good goodbye a while ago. Yeah, Jesus and Matthew.
Look at that, man. Smile makes me wanna give Jamaica great again. Yeah, man. We know that.
Well, guys, as I said earlier, we were about to head out because we came in from work. We haven't even gone in to do anything. Gonna get prepped and prepare for tomorrow, another day.
Jesus.
Okay, take care, Matthew. Thank you guys for stopping by. Queen V, I'm gonna try and hurry up and settle down so I can watch you all live at 10. Bye, Demo.
Demo, enjoy the rest of your evening.
Alright, guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye-bye.